Hello, what's up, Goblin fans? Everything seems to be good. Sweet. Alright. How's everyone doing out in Streamland? Kind of run back what we did last time. 4-1 last time, losing to Breach. Still, I feel like we should have an okay Breach matchup. We have like 8, like pretty, like we have like 5 very, very good cards, and then like 5 medium cards post board. So I mean, that's pretty solid. Anyway, what is new with me? On the Patreon, I've got my monthly article went up 2 days ago on kind of the state of Goblins, why I've made some changes, looking at other deck lists, examination of the meta as a whole, why January was such a good month for me as far as results go, trying to be a little bit more introspective about it. But also, you know, still looking at like what actually happened, what's happening with Goblins lists of other people, and that sort of thing. I like this deck list. The only thing I'm considering, I'm not going to do it right now, but I think this Tormod's Crypt could maybe be that new card. The Reanimator just won the challenge, so maybe Tormod's Crypt is really good. What's it called? Soul Lantern. This thing, Soul Guide Lantern. So it's kind of like halfway in between a relic and a crypt. But a little unsure. There's like some weird stuff going on with the Chalice, you know, where like against a lot of the decks where you want Tormod's Crypt, you're going to end up chalicing on 0. So that's a little awkward. You'd almost rather have a 1-drop hate card. But I'm not really sure, and I'm not going to worry about it too much. I think that's like a super niche decision that is going to be unable to really determine what's correct unless you're playing a lot more than I do. So we're gonna hop in the league here. See what happens. Leagues are kind of nonsense. We'll see how much nonsense we see. Why not the Mind Break? The main combo deck went from Test to Breach, and Breach is much better against Mind Break Trap. Because it plays Silence / Orm's Chant, and it also can also just beat Mind Break by like you can't Mind Break the Breach usually. It's usually the first card they play, at least against Goblins, and then you know, you can Mind Break their Brain Freeze, but if they have a second one, doesn't really do anything. You know, it's not such a slam dunk. All right, we're on the draw against someone I don't know. Ooh, this hand. This hand's like pretty mediocre. Obviously, 5 lands, but this hand can also draw pretty well. Like, it has a lot of good top decks. I wish I had a port here, but I do at least have a Wasteland. Prospector can maybe accelerate me if I draw something good. This is on the low end of keepable hands, I think. Hibiscus Swamps. Catacombs, huh? Alright, Ringleader improves the hand substantially. I'm worried this is Depths. I'm just about to die, but we will see. Oh shit. Opponent thinks they know who I am. Opponent's speculating on my identity. The hell? Sultai control deck. Alright. Looks like Plague Engineer is my future then. Abrupt Decay Skirk Prospector. Bam. Mana made. Hey, Arkin. Just get in their head. Looking for a 2-drop. Or Port. Port would be great. I guess that's technically a 2-drop. Alright, let's play Mason Pass. So, fetch, decay. Oh, where are you at? Thanks for the follow. That's a great name. Okay, fellow, Tarmogoyf. Alright, this is like straight up JUND. Alright, now we'll just hold the jump on. Because we're going to need to kill the Goyf eventually. Alright, Matron's a great draw. I mean, this is a very weak hand that we kept, so, like, this is not on the, kind of, what am I trying to say? Baseline of how this deck operates. Oh, yeah, top 8 a thing. Okay, what do we want to do here? Redundant Ringleader sounds pretty good, yeah. Because I might Thoughtseize one. There's some appeal to Expert. Because I could go Expert, trigger on the stack Jump Home, deal 4 damage to Goyf, but that's unlikely to work, so. Yeah, I just want to get as many things as possible. Grove. Okay. P-Fire Matron. Yeah, War Marshal is another interesting idea. That Oreo guy, thanks for the follow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we're in like a weird spot because of the Wasteland and the Grove. Like I want to Wasteland their Grove, but then I take a turn off and then take 6. I think a Ringleader off Wasteland here, preserve my Black Source, then they probably Wasteland my Wasteland. They might not though. Big money. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Alright, with the discard now? Kinda sucks. Well. What am I discarding here? Pile Driver is probably correct. Though it is the cheapest card in my hand, which matters. But with the P-Fire, So if they wasteland me, what am I doing my turn? Wasteland Grove, play Matron. I can't discard the Cavern. I need to be able to cast the Sling Gang eventually. Okay. Don't Bloodbraid Elf me. Uh-oh. Thoughtseize. Alright. Not super effective. We have 7 cards in hand. We'll probably take Sling Gang. Of course, at 4/5. So this was the concern of so we take that much. Kind of have to block here. That feels bad though, but Punishing Jund used to be one of Goblins' very worst matchups, besides outside of the combo decks. So that's rough. Well, we can do this. We get, I guess, Punishing Fire with the Sling Gang is rough. Sweet Chump, go down to 4. Well, the problem with Sling is that activating it gets them the P-Fire back. I think I have to get War Marshal. Buy myself more time. We're dead any removal spell. So, Decay, sure. Alright, you got me. So, getting the redundant Ringleader ended up being, like, pretty rough. Okay. That's fine. So, Jund, huh? Haven't seen that in a while. Yeah, double Goyf, P-Fire. Pretty good. Bloodbraid hitting... I mean, Thoughtseize was, like, whatever. They play a lot of Planeswalkers, right? Pithing Needle might be okay, but they do maybe play K-Command, I'm not sure. Don't think I want the Needle. So I want any Pyrokinesis. Not particularly. We can cut Skirk. So if our curve involved anything other than, you know, 4 drops, that would have been a lot better. This is generally a matchup where you don't want Goblin Lackey. If they're playing, I don't know if they're playing Dark Confidant or not, which heavily influences how much you want Monk Fanatic. Probably don't need it on the play, at least. We have lots of ways to kill it with Chain Whirlers and stuff. Last cut. I'm gonna trim a Lackey, honestly. I just don't want to top deck it. It's another X1 for an Engineer. Like, turn 1 on the play, it'll be okay. I don't know how many bolts or pushes they play. Probably, I think I saw the list. I think there's 4 bolts. Sand dies to Wasteland. I'm gonna mulligan this. Alright, this hand's fine. I'm gonna throw back a Cavern. I think I want both my Vials, because the first one's probably gonna die. Opponent's very nice. Yeah, throw back Cavern. This matchup is rough. Better than it used to be, probably, though. Our new tools are pretty good. That's getting wastelanded. So fast. Cratermaker's decent draw. Now we have a way to kill an engineer if that comes down a couple turns. Bolt me. Aggro. Alright. Wasteland. Okay. I think I just play the War Marshal. There's a world where you don't play the land there, but I think that they are low on lands, so they probably can't afford to wasteland me. Okay. Yeah, so they had a hand that died to wasteland. Alright. Alright, we might want Fanatic on the draw to answer a turn 1 Bob, or turn 2 Bob. I guess like Bob we have Expert for, since they don't like Mox Diamond to rush it out. I'm thinking about my heuristics of playing against 4-color loam. Like I kind of want Needle for like a Liliana Last Hope or something problematic like that. Don't think I want a Revoker because of like K-Command blowouts. Artifact creatures are liabilities. Pile Driver's not great, but I don't want to cut any X2s. Just shave another Lackey. Still have 31 creatures. This is fine. Lackey's just not really where you want to be against JUND on the draw, I would expect. Sounds pretty good against anything that's not turn 1 Thoughtseize. We've got all the gas. The mana's not great, but if we get to port them, like Violent to port's like pretty hard to throw back, even though it is a little vulnerable. Opponent goes to 6. Okay. Don't Thoughtseize me. No! Fuck. Alright. Alright. Let's draw another Vial. If you take something other than... Oh, he takes War Chief. Okay. Interesting. So he must have a Decay. Oh, we drew a second Vial. That's gas. Alright, we're going to preserve our red source. Keep bad lands in hand. Wow, that's so bad. Fuck. Wow, that's like worst case. We gotta draw some lands. Okay, that's a land. Wow, the Pithing Needle's so brutal. I wonder if I'm supposed to hold the Pithing Needle. I mean, to hold the second Vial. Probably not. Don't hit me. I thought he's okay. Draw a port. We can slow him down, get to Matron for Cratermaker. Sling Gang, pretty bad. Oh, come on. Alright, well, at least he's not doing anything. Jeez. Ay, ay, ay. It's classic Legacy. If he didn't have this Pivot Needle, he'd be pretty dead. No. Okay. Do nothing. Neat. Alright, we'll go to 4 and 3. Land. 24. Fuck. Okay, just pile of removal spells over there. Okay. For draw. Tarmogoyf. Okay, there's a clock, but it's not too big. We can always draw a relic to hold it off. Land. Did I even play that? Probably not. There's just no reason to. Is he bolting me, maybe? Alright. 4-5. Maybe I should have played it. Feed decays. Oh, come on. Second. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, man. It's gonna name the fetch land, yeah. Well, rip. That was so bad. I'm gonna draw the third land now and just be dead. Just insta-punished. Nice. This has been a depressing game. Yeah, neighbor's dog's going nuts. And the neighbor's kid. Perfect. God, that's so painful. God, that's so painful. Neighbor dog can win. I guess if I crack the fetch, then they just needle vial again. Probably. Yeah, there's some mic static. The fan. It's just the computer fans. Relic keeps us alive as well. Bob. I just fucked up super bad there. That was just obviously very wrong. So an instant here kills me? Yeah, Dreadbore. Sorcery kills me as well. Yeah, I mean, that's like a streaming loss, right? You forget to crack your fetch land. Whatever. Whatever. Bummer. That needle was super brutal. Wasn't thinking about needle at all when I kept that hand. The hand was like kind of sketchy in general though. Like they did have the turn with Thoughtseize. Like if I just mulligan to like an actual like actionable hand. Yeah, needle seems weird in JUND, right? Yeah, Nathan. Not cracking the fetch land felt real bad. Thanks for the follow. My mind just like immediately assumed that you would rename Aether Vial, and so I just let it resolve. Just wasn't thinking. And then having the third land was super important because I could have mationed for a Crater Maker and unlocked both my vials. And my hand is like super stacked from there. So, not my best. Okay, we're on the play. Alright, sounds pretty good. I forgot what this person usually plays. We don't have anything to do with this lackey immediately, so I'm going to lead on Vial. We'll feel bad if like the lackey would have connected. Okay. Oh, needle. Okay. Yeah, I did not expect picking needle at all when I kept that hand. It's just not something that was on my radar. All right, looks like miracles. War Chief's a decent draw. Like, it's arguable I should have mulliganed my hand in the first place. It was like 2 lands, both of which are wastelandable, a vial, and then a bunch of 3-drops. So Force Negation, pitching Force of Will. Your game 1 hand was excellent. I don't know if your game 2 hand was all that. If your game 3 hand was all that good, or my hand was just bad. I'm not sure. Okay. Let's see if they plow. And if they do, I'm gonna snap Wasteland them. Because they'll have to get Tundra. Okay. How confident am I in a Terminus on top that they're playing miracles? I guess even if they Terminus me, it's not even that bad because they have to fetch a white source and then I wasteland them, and then it's like kind of fine. Okay. No Terminus. This might be Sneak and Show. In which case... Maybe it's Breach. I should probably put in my Expert here, or do I just cycle Jump Home? I think I'll just cycle Jump Home. Gives me more stuff potentially to do with this lackey. It'll be up on YouTube. Interesting. Very interesting draw. So, Pile Driver won't kill them. It'll deal 7, and then we'll have 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, cool, Nathan. I can go Matron Sling Gang. And that gives me, they'll be at 13, and then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on board. Also lets me kill a Grizzlebrand with the expert if they are show and tell. So I think I'm gonna go Matron Sling Gang. Though I'm kind of acting as if they're a combo deck. They might not be. Here's go Matron Ringleader. Force of Negation, I'm unsure of. Alright, we're gonna go Matron Ringleader, I think. I think when I play against this person before, they tend to play a control deck. So I deal 5, put him to 13, then I have close to lethal. This is a tough call. I think I'm gonna go with the Ringleader because it's a little safer, and if they are a combo deck, it's not terrible because I can put in the Ringleader, and then as long as the Ringleader hits anything. Okay. Alright, so I hope they're not miracles. Okay. I feel like miracles would have had something by then. This draw go stuff is freaking me out. What the hell are they on? I think I just go Trash Master, attack with all, expert for potential blocker. Or I can just go Matron Sling Gang right now. Well, that's cool, Nathan. Yeah, so we'll go for Sling Gang now and see what happens. Oh. Black mana is important. And now they gonna do something? Tundra. Wow. Okay. I respect that. All right. We got wrecked by Venser. So I think we attack with everything still. Like, if they block Lackey, that's fine. They take a lot. And if they don't block Lackey, they die. I got riggedy wrecked. Even if they do have like a Supreme Verdict here, like, what are they gonna do? Alright, opponent's officially dead. So, Legend Miracles, like Stoneblade. Wild. Absolutely wild. Alright. Cool. Alright, so Reb seems great. Caracas is probably decent. Revoker, probably decent. Chain Whirler, maybe. What don't we want? So if they're straight blue-white, though we did see Misty, but they fetched 2 Tundras. Generally K-trimming Prospector against these kinds of decks, and a Lackey because of Containment Priest. We 100% went the 2 Rebs. Probably can trim Trashmaster. And bring in... Yeah, that's a choice. That's a strong choice. I don't really know what version they're on. Like, I don't know if they're on green or not. So Revoker might not actually be good. Could just do this. Looks like Legends Miracles, Sonox. They played Venser on turn 4 off of Tundra, Island. Oh, they weren't even playing Snow Islands, were they? How do I feel with the state of Legacy right now? I think Legacy's in a pretty good spot. I think Breach is gonna not last in the format for very long, but the rest of it's pretty good. Yeah, Legacy's great minus Breach. I kind of agree there. Very light sideboarding, given that we're not entirely sure what the hell's going on the other side of the table. And in the abstract, Goblins is favored against a Tundra control deck, so... Sand. I feel like we can do better. It's not bad. I do have War Marshal, which is always nice. But we could also just like flat out and die. Wasteland may or may not be useful. Jeez. They mulligan to 6. I think I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, I do think Oko's pretty miserable. We're gonna keep this in throwback with the redundant ringleader, and really hope this file does something. Sounds much riskier than the other hand, which is rough. Goblins wants the safe hands against the control decks because you can generally just outgrind them, but if we draw a land, we're kind of okay. I mean, Ren was like super. Oh my god, so obnoxious. I'm so glad Ren is gone. Let's just forget that card was ever printed. Mountain would be nice. All right, Wasteland. I guess that's technically a land. I should have led on Wasteland there. Yeah. At least we got a Snapcaster out of it. So the reason to play Wasteland first there is if they play a duel and we draw a red source, then we want to be able to Wasteland plus Lackey. No shuffle. Hey, we might hit the situation I specifically referenced. Hey, we hit the situation that I specifically referenced. That feels kind of bad. All right. Well, we're just going to port them. And we'll do it next turn. Depends on whether or not they show another white source. Okay, they show another white source. Pretty uncastable Chain Whirler. Player Lackey. They only have 3 cards. Keep porting white. Probably have a plow here. Maybe like Celestial Purge. No. Don't forget to play around blood. Fencer. There's the Caracas. Council's Judgment, my Goblin Lackey, Dealio. And War Marshal. Oh man, I'm tempted to Wasteland Tundra play War Marshal, but then I can't cast anything. I really don't want them to play Jace. I should just play the Matron. And what will I get? Gem Palm Incinerator is pretty reasonable. Honestly, another Goblin Lackey is pretty reasonable. Since they Council's Judgmented it, that's like kind of saying they don't have ample removal. We have all the gas in the world, we just need to deploy our hand. Palace Jailer. Okay. Red source, red source, red source. Damn it. This is Port Lackey, probably. War Marshal is also reasonable, but I think this is better. Because we can't attack with two creatures next turn anyway, unless we pay Echo. That seems like walking into a blowout. Yep. Okay. Wow, that's a wild attack. That is a wild attack. They're on some sort of miracles. Let's just draw a land and ringleader them. Land, 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 land. Fuck. That's frustrating. Force pitching, brainstorm, sure. That's such a risky attack. I guess if they had Force of Will, only Cavern would punish them. Pretty annoying that we're on turn 7 and we have yet to draw a 4th land. If we ever get Monarch, then we win. Because we get back on my Goblin Matron. Like, there's no way that's not winning. Teferi. Bounce token, yeah. Also annoying. Come on, Cavern Souls. Not going to pay Echo here. We need to deploy more stuff on board. Red source? Any land, really, but red source preferable. Thank you. It's not crazy to go Matron Lackey here, actually. Yeah, a lot of stops. I've been burned for it too many times. Matron Lackey and then Ringleader. Because if we just Ringleader, then we're just trading with the Jailer. I just want as many things as possible. Do they have yet another Force of Will? Third Force of Will? Do have the third Force of Will. Pitching Jace. Okay, that's actually okay. Uh-huh. Probably can't play around stuff here, so probably just jam Ringleader. Unless I draw an Expert, I might do that. Kill the Jailer. There's Cavern, sweet. Are they clicking me? Okay. Well, now they kind of have to take Chain Whirler because I drew a red source. And I Wasteland the Caracas. I should have Wastelanded the Caracas before the click resolved. Okay. Now if they bounce the click, then I can expert. They don't know about the expert. And I can expert the Jailer. Cool. So unless one of their last cards is Plow. I know I can play Pile Driver as well. So unless they got a Plow or like a Snapcaster to throw in front, but even then. Containment Priest would suck. No. Okay, Snapcaster. Alright. So Snapcaster. So their last card's click. But then we have a effectively unblockable creature. And they have to take the Whirler. Pro Blue's pretty good here. So unless they can like verdict me. Oh, come on. Ugh. Ringleader. Warchief. Thing with haste. Damn it. Wow, they just had it all, huh? Pugna Burr, thanks for the follow. Alright. Yeah, he could have done that mid-combat, that's very true. The Teferi. We do port him off double white now, so we can't verdict again. Yeah, I jinxed it. Again, like, any haste damage should be good. As long as we get the Monarch at any point, we should win. Then they'll have to trade their click with the Whirler just to chump. Jump home would be a pretty sick draw. That's so good. That's like the perfect draw because it can get around to Fairy. Well, there's a Matron if I get back the Monarch Archon. Oh, you're saying with the click? I guess click whatever I get with the Matron, but then that might work. I can see that actually. Jump home's so good. And we draw a land, so he can't take anything. That's so good. So unless he has yet another Snapcaster, he's already used 2. That jump home was super gross. I don't think I'm gonna port. Like if they have a Snapcaster, then they'll just cast it right then. So, Monarch acquired. Matron acquired. Gives me Goblin Ringleader. Which I don't think I'm casting that this turn. I could. Maybe like while Venser is down. I think I want to keep him off double white though. Now I'm drawing 2 cards a turn. How do you plan on getting back Monarch? Oh, we draw Sling Gang. That's pretty gross. At this point, I'm just tapping around back to basics. Not that I think they have that in their deck, but never know. I mean, I've got by a Palace Jailer before, but yeah. Cash it in, bounce my ETB thing. Not bad. .jpeg. So how do I lose this game is the question I should be answering myself, or asking myself. I think I just Sling Gang here, put the most amount of bodies on the board so as to beat a flash creature. There's Venser. Called it. Okay. So, tapping, so I can't replay my Chain Whirler is annoying, but that's alright. I should not auto-yield if I draw an Expert. Oh, they have a Plow too? Also annoying. They do get back the Monarch, but then they're gonna lose it again. I'm just gonna ping pong the Monarch a couple times. Port's not bad. I maybe should have left it mana to cast Whirler. I mean, it's fair. I can just draw a Red Elemental Blast. Or that. Get another click. My hand's kind of unclickable. So I have 3, so I can cast both Matron and Slingang. What are the chances that they have another way to block or kill something? Probably pretty decent. I think we want to deploy as much stuff as possible. Because their red doesn't do anything. I think running out the Ringleader is kind of a mistake at this juncture. Poor red. I guess I can just Ringleader from here, actually. No, I forgot. I didn't realize how much mana I had. Nice. 2 War Chiefs is awesome. That's like perfect. Plow. I will drain you. I didn't realize I had 8 mana. Yeah, so the only relevant other color here is white for like Council's Judgments, Plow Snap Plow, stuff like that. That's the reason to port. 74 people, thanks for all hanging out. If you're new here, give me a follow. Lots of Goblins content. Seems we're kind of their nightmare matchup, so I'm feeling chill. Another Plow. Drain you for 1. Like, they could draw their whole deck and, like, still not really get there, I think. Three Caverns. Got a click. Hand, again, is very unclickable. I mean, taking Matron's not bad, but... at that point, they're just going to die to beat down. Alright, thanks Nathan. Thanks for stopping in. So we go War Chief. Don't think I'm porting anymore. Get another Ringleader. Cavern out this Chain Whirler. So the whole idea, I'm kind of like trying to preserve my haste intermittently. So that I'm not caught like with my pants down, basically, after a Wrath. I want to always be able to attack every single turn. So your Snapcaster. Do they like Brainstorm Terminus? That'd be annoying. Priest, sure. They're at low enough life total that they do kind of have to start blocking, trading stuff off. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so they're leaving their Venser around, but then they go to 1. Sure. Opponent is indeed quite dead. Yep. GG's. They fought the good fight. They did their best. But like kind of fundamentally that's really tough for them to deal with. Haste creatures. Uncounterable stuff. Like, they had the Monarchy for, like, 4 turns and maybe more. Still didn't get there. Round 3. Oh, man, this hand. We've had a lot of strange hands. I kind of want to keep this. Do you have a Wasteland? We draw a Matron or Ringleader ever. It's pretty darn good. Alright, I'm not a coward. I am not a coward. Yeah, that was a very old school looking Miracles list. Like, Miracles doesn't really look like that anymore. Oh no, Vow Resolve. I was kind of hoping they would Force a Will it. Swamp. Alright. No, the shame. They see my horrible keep. Stormer Reanimator, in which case it doesn't really matter what I kept. Yeah, this is the play around discard hand, you right. Spell. Port would be good too. Alright. Scrubland. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Deadguy, huh? What's with the dead mid-range decks we're facing? War Chief, huh? So is this the cheese him with Wasteland or just War Chief attack? I like cheese him with Wasteland. We got this file going. They might not have a white source. Ha! No white source. No! Alright. Inquisition resolves. Take the Chain Whirler. Makes sense. Matron. That's pretty dirty. I don't want to fetch black and then get wastelanded, so I'm gonna use the vial to get the War Chief into play. I'm costing myself a fair bit of damage, but what's gonna happen is they're gonna put in Batterskull, and then we're gonna blow it up with Trashmaster mid combat. Bob. Okay, so they still don't have. All right. GG. I just feel like I didn't want to lose to. Let's kill the Stoneforge. Yeah, is this what a new Blucker is? Please explain. We kept 5 lands, 2 vials. Oh my god. Our draws were pretty solid. Alright, Deadguy, huh? Man, I have to go to the bathroom really bad. Alright, sideboarding really quick here. Skirk's good against Stoneforge Mystic. Zerd87, thanks for the follow. Oh, Pile Driver can go. And then last cut. Trimalaki. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. This hand sucks. Sand's fine. We'll throw back Fetch, or maybe the War Chief. They're playing a lot of discard spells. I don't know if they're playing him or not. Let's throw back the Fetch, I think. Sand's not great, but it's a little slow. But their deck is also pretty slow, so. Could have considered Pyrokinesis. But against such a discard-heavy deck, I don't really want Kinesis. Take the Expert, interesting. Okay. So I guess Bob. Okay, that makes sense. Critter Maker, not bad. Could Wasteland them. Probably super greedy though, so. Worked last game. With the Dark Confidant in play, they'd have to whiff on lands twice in a row, and that seems pretty darn unlikely. And my hand, I want all my lands. Flip on Thoughtseize. That's a bummer. It's definitely a bummer. Yep. Take the Critter Maker. Hopefully don't play Stoneforge, Pithy Needle. I think I might take out my fetch land. Maybe they might name Wasteland. Yeah, if they're short on lands, they'll name Wasteland here. Yeah. Okay. Both our Wastelands are turned off. That's alright. Their life loss is really going to add up here. File's pretty bad top deck. Swing all out. Go to 11. Vindicate. Oh shit. Still no white sources. GG. Yeah, they're stuck on mana. That sucks. It happens. It's the price of playing a non-blue deck. I know it well. Sometimes that's magic. At 24 lands, and they had 2 Bob draws, and they still didn't hit a land. That's like pretty wild. Yeah, nope. Alright, sounds pretty good. Lackey into Ringleader, Port. Probably throw back Redundant Ringleader. Cards in hand is probably not going to be the issue this game. Mana will be. We can't cycle the Jump Hum right now, but we don't want to get rid of our only removal spell. And we'll probably find a red source eventually. Cavern Lackey. Let's see if you still do the job. Hashtag ban Lackey. No, get out of here. He doesn't deserve that. Oh yeah, JPR's got that ban hammer. Watch out. Mox Diamond. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. If we draw a red source, we can jump home to generate a Dark Confidant. Hopefully they just play like Chalice on 1. That'd be the nut. Chalice on 1. Right here. Loam. Okay, that's fine too. That is very much okay. Ooh, Mog Fanatic's pretty nice actually. Is there still a source thread of what should be banned? And 2% of people are saying Goblin Lackey? That is really funny. Nice. Oh my god. So I can't kill another Reliquary next turn. Because I don't have... If I draw a red source, then either of these becomes live, but I want to port them for another turn to delay a night, and I can kill a Dark Confidant if they have that. Dredge, Wasteland, Thespian Stage. Okay, so it's lands. How much does that change the equation? Kind of a lot. This hand's much worse now. They can't Wasteland me this turn, fortunately. We're going to need to get Skirk Prospector pretty quickly. Tabernacle will wreck us, but that's why we're getting Prospector with our Matron. Really want to draw a Mountain here more than anything else. Mountain or Fetch. Vial would be good too. That works too. So they got back Stage Wasteland, right? Stage Foothills Wasteland. They will probably die to Slaying this. This is true. Can I kill them with Slaying next turn? Like, we attack them for 3, put in Slaying, then we have 1, 2, 5, 6 on board. It's probably premature. So it does matter how much am I playing around crop rotation. Yeah, just crop rotation. I feel like Skirk is the safer line here. I could go like Trash Master, take out their Mox Diamond. Slinging War Marshal's a lot of damage. I don't know, maybe that is better. If they have a Punishing Fire, that's rough. But we're still clocking them pretty bad. You know what? I'm going to go for the riskier line here. And go for the Sling Gang this turn. Wow, they conceded? What? Alright. Game wasn't over by any stretch, but sure. Okay. Yeah, they didn't Fire Lackey, this is true. Alright. I like all these cards. Goblin's so busted. Alright, so we want to leave in some amount of removal for Tracker and Reclaimer. We have a shit ton of Grave Hate. Ringleaders get cut. Yeah, Goblin Lackey generated 7 mana that game. Or no, 8 mana. 8 mana. It's like so much mana. We go 1 Expert, 1 Gem Palm. Gem Palm's easier to cast, being the reason to leave that. Imagine not playing Goblins. You are so right. Last cut. I actually have like kind of too many cards to bring in. Revoker stops Mox Diamond and Elvish Reclaimer. And like, what's it called? Not Molten Vortex? The red enchantment. And attacking their mana is usually my primary strategy against lands. I guess I'll cut the Chain Whirler. Well, you're probably having way less fun. Also, Reanimator, like, doesn't Reanimator... I know Reanimator won the latest challenge, but isn't Reanimator kind of bad right now? Like, everyone's playing Ley Lines in their Delver decks. Yeah, JPR's got it. Alright, so this hand is not great, but we do have a Caracas Wasteland Vial. And a Matron to get things going. I think this hand's, like, pretty reasonable. We are going to, like, top deck Ley Lines and feel bad about it, but we do have 2 other pieces of Grave Hate. I think this is fine. Grove Go, huh? What does that say? Lackey's nice. Don't want to get really aggro with Wastelands, so we'll play our Vial. Did like Force of Vigor. Hey, Saber. Hand definitely shaped up drawing Lackey. If they just like cast Loam with nothing in the yard, oh man, I'd be so tempted just to snap off Wasteland on that green source. Port would be phenomenal here. Tormod's Crypt's also pretty good. I think I'm gonna play the Wasteland here and pass. Hold the Crypt. We're gonna stop at the end of their second main and maybe Wasteland them. So thinking being, we might be able to take them off a color. Yeah, Jarvis was playing Goblins. Yeah, that was my list. He just cut Bone Crusher Giant to fit 60 cards. That was a fun stream. Crop Rot. Weird time to do it in front of an active Wasteland. And also telegraphs it. Alright, gamble, sure. Usually my wins, a lot of my wins against Reanimator are when my opponents do not draw enough cards with Girls of Rand and then die to some random thing. Okay. Okay. Alright, game plan established. We can take the stop off of their main phase. We have the Caracas in our back pocket, so we don't have to care about the stage yet. Wasteland Grove. Tormod's Crypt you. And Matron is going to get Matron here. For sure. I just remember, play my land for turn. I almost forgot. I matron for matron a lot against lands. Because it allows you to plan out your lackey more. So they're close to dead versus with a sling. Oh, yes, we're against lands. Yeah. That is the opponent. Up a game, game 2. Paying Echo here. I should have let the Vial trigger resolve first. That was a unfortunate stacking. Because the Fig had like a Force of Vigor there. That would suck. I don't think they're literally dead, but they're very close to it. Humans is way more aggro than goblins. Hey, we did it. I played a little bit of humans. Humans is a much more like beatdown deck. The toolbox doesn't go as deep. They don't have the draw engine outside of Palace Jailer. Their removal is significantly worse, but they have way more. They're worse against creatures, better against spells. Is like the easy way to put it. And their mana denial package isn't as like developed. Humans also sucks against Blood Moon. This person, what does this person play? I feel like this person plays a combo deck. Pliskin. Might be Sneak and Show. 1 second to go open my spreadsheet. Sorry about that. I just remember writing this person's name down recently. Maybe not. Nope. I lied. Okay. Alright, this is a mulligan anyway, probably. Yikes. Alright, we're going to 5. Yeah, Pyrokinesis is pretty unfair against humans. Alright, of all the 5s, this one's pretty good. Throw back Badlands, and we just throw back the Mire and just hope we don't need actual red sources. This is like the highest upside hand. Just hope Cavern, Wasteport, Lackey, Matron. This is a very good 5, but if we're on 5, we kind of need to be greedy, and I think they play combo. Of course, they're just gonna go like turn 1 Delver, and I'm gonna be like, ugh, or Bolt. Ancient Tomb. Painter. Yikes. All right. Named Blue. All right, that's a mistake. Ooh, second Lackey. Huh. Now I kind of want to go Wasteland U. Yeah. And play second Lackey. And then port next turn. So we can at least get one. If they play like a Goblin Welder, we can Pyroblast the Lackey. Alright. Alright, here we are. Painter can be a tough matchup. Unfortunate that they have the Ancient Tomb for the Painter. Another one, Smuggler's Copter. Okay. What do we matron for? I could go for Trashmaster. But if they have another Pyroblast, that's like so brutal. I think I'm going to Wasteland them and port them again, to be honest. They're not doing anything. Yeah, Wasteland them, decide later is the line. And if we draw an Expert, we can trade. And I can't really use the Smuggler's Copter. Man, all the soul lands. Okay. So they didn't use this last turn, so I'm probably supposed to keep porting the mountain, right? But porting city is pretty good. Like they might have like Welder in hand that I want to keep them from casting, but I guess porting city is higher upside. If they have to play a second land, then I can Stone Rain them for free. It's maybe wrong. That's like a tough. Like they obviously didn't have anything to do with the two colorless, but I think this is like a better long-term situation. We have to double port them next turn. All right, there's Welder. Punished. Draw Gem Palm. We can. Okay. Okay. Discard Enlightened Tutor. Alright, so definitely punished for my choice of port there. It's probably incorrect. Probably made a misplay there. I think I'm double porting and then Matron removal spell in the same turn is the line. And I have black sources, so let's get the basic. The cards are gold bordered because of Painter Servant. They have a Pyroblast or something. Unfortunate. So now Jump Palm no longer kills Painter. Yeah, I feel like killing ports makes sense, right? Alright, what are we doing here? Kind of have to kill the Welder. Discard Karn, right? Okay. So Expert is kind of the same as Jump Palm here. Could go for Trashmaster and keep porting. Jump Palm might be better. If I get Trashmaster, then I like sacrifice the Matron to kill the Painter, and then the Welder can just get it back. But I mean, if the Trashmaster is doing anything, then something. And if they have Jump Home loses to Pyroblast, no, it doesn't, because the Welder will count itself. Yeah, I have to kill the Welder first, so I think I go for the Jump Home. I do lose to a third Soul Land plus Grindstone. Welder requires exchange. I know, but like if I Trashmaster the Painter Servant, then they swap the Smuggler's Copter for the Painter. Doing this now, so they don't have another crew. Hopefully we just draw Trashmaster. Third Rashadan Port, alright. Not a lot of spells. We're on a 4-turn clock to the Smuggler's Copter. Yikes. Alright. Yeah, there's Grindstone. It's gonna be a little tricky for them to activate the Grindstone with so many ports. There's a Ringleader. Okay. So basically, are we tapping to allow Munitions Expert? Or I guess we don't need Expert. Jump Home works as well, but this is like, oh no, it doesn't matter. I just tap like this, and then I can decide after. Oh no, I tap like this, and then I can decide based on what to play, based on what I draw with the Ringleader. Heyo. So I have to kill this right now. Let's do the Expert. It's safer against a blast or a bolt. Or no, it doesn't matter. I think I used the Jump Palm here. They also might erroneously use a bolt or Pyroblast. Another Ringleader. Alright. So much gas. Could have attacked first. No. Alright, please don't kill me. Spirit Guide. Oh, they only have one card in hand. I do need to kill this this copter. This copter's killing me. Discard a Welder. Oh wow. Okay. So we have 7 mana. So I think we need to kill the Painter Servant, but then we play Sling Gang. And just race him. This is 3 to activate. Alright, so unless they have a really insane sequence, we should be good here. I should have sequenced that the other way. I should have gone Expert first so they can't kill my Sling Gang with a Pyroblast. Yeah. Yeah, that was a mistake. Alright. still, I think we're okay. If they're doing the other, they blast, then doesn't the painter not die? Oh yeah, then the painter doesn't die. Yeah, okay. Yep. I was forced to do it that way. We're just gonna go off next turn though. Are they dead? War Chief, Ringleader, Pilot, or War Marshal is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we do have lethal. Wow. Really? Oh, okay. Alright, thank God. So we take out the bridge. And we'll leave back a blocker. Right? I don't have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not quite. Alright, yeah. Leave back War Marshal. So we don't die to a creature. No lightning bolt, please. Well, I need to kill the ensnaring bridge. Yay! That was close. I didn't think I was going to win that game. Whew. Okay. Alright, I like these cards. Chalice is okay, but it's much worse against engineers and stuff on the draw. I normally don't like fighting over the graveyard with against Painter, but they did show a lot of engineers, so maybe I'll bring in the Tormod's Crypt. They did show Karn Great Creator in the bin. I'm not going to bring a Red Elemental Blast because, strictly speaking, they should not name blue because of Pile Driver. But they will. That's a compelling argument. That is a compelling argument. They should cut their blast, shouldn't they? How much can I actually afford to bring in is another question. We can shave like 2 Ringleaders is kind of a combo matchup. Fire with fire. Fnatic kills Welder, but not a whole lot else. And we're bringing in more answers to Welder. Fnatic is not bad. Lackey's kind of rough. I don't think I can afford to bring in my blasts. No, I like Whirler in this matchup. Leyline's good. Maybe I don't need 2 Whirlers. I don't want to over-sideboard. Leyline dies to red. Yeah, I know they play like 8 Weld effects, but we're really good at killing Welders. That's like our whole deck. Cutting Lackey's probably a mistake. But Prospector's probably better. I think I want 2 Ringleaders still. I want to keep my red card count up because of the pyrokineses. This is fine. Like there's a lot of different options we have. Sounds pretty decent. Everything dies to Reb except Reb. I don't know. Reb on Painter in response to Reb, I guess. We saw Enlightened Tutor in their deck as well, to note. Alright, we might die to a fast Painter. That's something this hand is weak to. Yeah, except Pile Driver. Pile Driver never dies to Reb. If they just go Soul Land, Painter, we're dead. Welder, sweet. Matron, huh? Interesting quandary. Am I just jump homing this right now? Am I just porting them? Honestly, I think I want to leave their Goblin in play so I can jump home it. So I think I'm going to port them. See what happens. They might like Enlightened Tutor EOT. No. Okay. I guess the sick read would be to port Mountain. Alright, so they get the Painter. So if they have LED, I'm dead. Or Spirit Guide? Oh no, not Spirit Guide. Yeah, they name white. See? See? They cut their blasts. So, am I dead? No, I'm not dead. I can Matron, Expert, kill this, and then if they don't block, I Chain Whirler and kill the Welder. If I didn't have a way to kill the Welder in hand, then this wouldn't work. Because then they can just activate Grindstone, and then in response, weld it out for the Painter. Yeah. But, because we have this Chain Whirler... No, hold on. Chill, everyone. Yeah, so they don't block because they need the Welder, and then we kill the Welder. Hooray! So, oh god, please don't have a Painter. Please don't have a Painter. Please don't have a Painter. Okay, thank god. Alright, we should win from here. Getting Snaring Bridge makes sense. Hey, honey. Just in game 3 or game 2 of the last round.
Hello, Gerblin people.
Gerblin people has been called. Yeah, that was a pretty Galaxy Brain play. I'm happy of the power of my big brain. What?
What happened?
What do you mean what happened? Are they dead? They're just straight up actually dead. Holy shit. Sling Gang, Pashalik. And we do some stuff. There's a fancy way to do this, but I'm not going to do that. I could have like sacked a couple goblins, dealt some damage, activated Pashalik Mons, make 2 guys. This is turn 4, by the way. Yeah. I took a great picture of her earlier. It was really funny. Just peeking her head out.
She likes magic. She's a goblin supporter.
Yeah, the snake we're taking care of always watches me when I stream. She's very invested. All right, that's the like millionth 4-1 in a row. We lost to JUND because I kept a fairly non-functional hand after a pithing needle. Show the snake.
How?
Well,
Do you want me to take her out?
yeah. I mean, she ate today. Is that okay?
Next time you stream.
All right, next time I stream will be snake time. She's an albino corn snake.
She just ate today, so we shouldn't handle her.
Yeah, we're not supposed to handle her the day after we take care of her or
No.
feed her. Brain fart. Yeah, so next you're gonna run into primetime test hours. Wow, more 4-1s with goblins. This deck is so good. Rating creeps up again. Are goblins and snakes friends?
Yes.
Yes. Confirmed. Oh, you top 8 Legacy Paper Tournament with goblins. Very, very nice. Congratulations. They're both green and scaly, so alright. Chest opening. Haunted Horror, Scrap Heap Scrounger. Okay.
You can drop a picture of her in Discord.
I could do that. You've never lost a game with goblins. HC Fox, have you played any games with goblins, or you played like 1? Oh, that's right. I have 8 Scrap Heap Scourgers. Because I was specking on them for Pioneer. I forgot about that. You have 0? For shame. For shame. Goblins is great. We're up to 16 points just playing leagues, and I only play like 2 leagues a week, so that's kind of cool. Alright, let's do one more. Big money. Holy shit. Is Jace worth stuff? Yeah, penny stock OP. Hey Brecht 75, thanks for the follow. Nice. 10 tickets. I will take it. The Inquisition's like 1. Value. Oh, that's not in finance bullshit. Are you watching me on your phone? Special list with 2 main deck Thalias and a Bone Crusher Giant. Those cards do not seem to go well together. Hi, honey. I see you in the chat.
I'm trying to see if I can add a picture to the chat, but I cannot.
No, you can't. I don't think you can add attachments from mobile. So remarks on the deck. I mean, it's definitely speaking for itself, right? When was this? Oh, this was tilting in the practice room. You see all the 1-0 drops from everyone, and then like. So where are the leagues? This is not league, I think. I don't know. So this is. I have my spreadsheet with me actually. Hold on. So it's the updated 1K list. 5 matches. We faced JUND, then Deadguy, or something in between there, wasn't there? Was JUND was 1-2, then something 2-0, then 2-0, 2-0. Then... Okay, wow, we just won 8 games in a row. Sweet. So counting from the 1K, which is kind of like when I've really solidified on this list and just played it a ton. So 5-0, so it's 27 and 9, then a 5-0, then 3-2, 4-1, 4-1, I think. Maybe another 4-1 in there. I think that was from the Once Upon a Time build. So yeah, really good. Really fucking good. So if y'all are new here, I'm going to be closing up for now. You haven't cast a goblin? HC Fox, what the hell are you doing here? What's the deal?
Give me 1 second
Oh,
to drop a link.
Alright, the snake is coming into the chat.
I just need to find... Oh, you know what?
What?
I'll do this picture.
Sure. You own 4 Goblin Welders, and you haven't cast any of them? For shame. Anyway, what was I saying? List is great. Continues to perform very well. Really did not think I was going to win that game 1 against Painter. That was quite lucky, I think. What else? If you are interested in more specialized Goblins content, you can check out the Patreon in the description of the stream and in the description of the YouTube video.